you know, you brought up the earlier point of that, you know, there was some division on the desk, and I'm with them. I don't know who to pick on this. I think this could go either way.
Hey, that makes it all the more exciting. Mindfreak says, pick me. Gets the first kill to start things off. Paperex need this map to stay alive in the tournament. Again, this is the lower bracket for these two teams. Their run in the last chance qualifier will be over, and their run in the VCT this year would be over too if they lose this map here. You see Secret's also been taken down low, but Intro will turn a kill, so a 4 versus 4 on the map. Positionally have taken some of mid here. Have DAMWON Kia, but definitely gearing up for a B hit a little bit later on in this round. That's where they've got all their players for the time being. And all the flanks are going to be guarded as well by Intro Cypher.
Yeah, now Intro's going to take a bit of a lurk since he hasn't seen anybody from Paperex make their way through the tunnels or through short A. So he's going to take a pop up there, see if he can find somebody, while the rest of DAMWON Kia gets ready to look towards B. He might try to fake a bit of a hit or at least try to catch them as they rotate out. I like what Intro's doing here.
I think this is really smart. I think Blee's play often comes down to just insane lurk play. If you can get the timings, it can work out so well for you. Jeong just sprinting through the Molotovs. Intro gets that kill on the lurk as well. Will be traded out with Divide there, but I think he got the damage done that he needed to, but Forsaken back in sight. There is still time for the spike to be planted. Now 1 versus 2 for Divide. No flash to work with. 2 players he has to be able to deal with. Knows their positioning. Only 11 bullets in the tank. Play off each other so well here. They're not forced to peek into him. They do, though. They offered up to him. Now 1 versus 1. Eugene runs out of bullets. Divide with the triple, and Paperex secure the watch a couple of times. And stopping the plant from going down is so huge for the team. Jinggg will get the kill, as the Marshals miss quite a few shots there, but Jinggg doesn't even take any damage on that play. You gotta be happy with that. Interesting little Cypher camera here as well. Intro's playing right on top of ropes. If he sees someone walk up on him, he can quickly turn around the corner. Use that chance to potentially get something done. But yeah, the op play, the Marshal play on a map like this absolutely can break rounds open if the Secret trades one back.
Well, this is what's so important about this map is the long-range shooting, and it's what makes it such a difficult map because it offers the longest sight lines for the most part in Valorant, and it makes it really challenging. I mean, you get spotted out like that by the Cypher utility, and you know, even if you have the opportunity to maybe land some good shots, it gives the enemy team a chance to collapse around you just like this and set up crossfires, come from different angles, and just make your life difficult. So all on Intro for DAMWON Kia, 1v4 with a member looming here. Benkai in the attacker side spawn, not going to be able to win that, and pretty clean round here. Exactly. I mean, the Marshals can sometimes just win you rounds straight up. A Texture going to win that trade against Divide, peeking around the corner of the A entrance. I'm with you, dude. This map isn't my favorite. I'm a Killjoy player, so this one's a little bit more challenging for me for sure.
Oh, man. I mean, look, they're just coming from everywhere. They open up the door. There's still 2 players in A main. Jinggg, though, and mindfreak are going to get a couple of kills. That, all of a sudden, gives them some life inside this round. Tripwire is triggering. Forsaken gets another one. Oh, my God, they're finding heads. Mindfreak gets it done on the Cypher. And now it all comes down to Texture, who only has 25 armor to his name. A rifle in the hands of Forsaken.
Some way, but he's going to get darted by that drone, and this becomes infinitely more difficult. Oh, Jingg's got the blades, too.
Yeah, I think Jinggg is just flying out through mid right there. How's the Marshal fall back on if he has to right-click and lose the reset? But now it's a little bit of a push through elbow here. 3 players about to just crunch in on the positioning of Secret. And look at that. The knives come through. Forsaken is the one to secure that kill on the opposing Viper. And, well, poor little Intro. He's just trying to lurk up halls again, but it's not going to work out for him this.
Devastating.
Well, a lot coming out here with the Viper wall setup. Texture up deep. Has a tripwire just in front of him. He's actually going to get he's going to get killed. Jeong and Intro secure a couple there. But Forsaken has the lineups on the shock darts. Poor Texture is going to fall, and a lot of chip damage down into Intro and Jeong as well.
Yeah, around these pyramids, it gets tricky. There's a lot of good opportunity to use some of those long-range utilities to do some damage. And now you can see they're going to have to put up their toxic screen, try to defend themselves. The Viper's pit down as well, but Jingg's got that operator like we suspected.
Jinggg doesn't see anything just yet. I mean, getting back in this Viper's pit isn't going to be easy. There's still 2 players actually back over towards main a little bit more, trying to hold on the outside. Don't know if that's the right idea, as Forsaken is going to win the aim duel up against his counterpart. Still a lot of things to be done. Oh my God, Jeong sees players flying all around him. Jinggg is able to find a kill. 1 versus 2, but I just don't think there's enough time here. Once again, this time they don't have the Seekers, but the dog will come on through and clear out. Actually, one tripwire still survives all the way back over there near Palm. Mindfreak in the back of sight. It's a 5 versus 4, and a lot of players already rotating over to the site. You have one coming on that big flank. That's going to be Benkai two through double doors, rather. And the Seekers of the defensive side themselves. PaperX clean up 2 more on the play. A flash as well, and the flank works out beautifully. I mean, DWG Kia just couldn't put up a fight at all.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that PaperX is just really reading DWG Kia very well and how they want to play this out. They know that Intro's trying to lurk around, so they get aggressive, try to catch him early, take him out of the equation.
You'll love to see it. Does look like PaperX have mixed up their defensive setup.
What?
And Jinggg loses his face. Jeong with the only sheriff for DWG. He's able to get that. A couple of kills now, actually, but Devi is good for all of his. Yeah, okay. PaperX, the defense will come on through for them. They were able to re-secure that operator in.
On a thrifty round, too.
That's very surprising. Oh my god, Jinggg is just up here with the operator. If there had been another player ready to come around the corner, that would punished almost instantly. You can see, again, very different setup from PaperX. They've rotated their Cypher over to B for the last 2 rounds. Some tripwires a little bit deeper on the side of camera that you can't break unless you're actually pushing out on there. So I do like that. Don't love the dry peek when you know there was an operator there earlier on in the round. And, well, Jinggg is going to secure that kill. Jeong, though, will take his. And, wow, Forsaken waiting for that walk up through halls is going to get that one as well. So 4v3 now for PaperX.
Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of like the idea from DWG Kia to try kind of a double lurk here with intro and texture, but doesn't really pay off. They do have the Viper's Pit awaiting them from Benkai at the front of A, and they are going to be making the rotation in that direction. Do they have any real ability to identify his position inside of it? I don't see much. A couple guiding lights, I suppose, is going to be what they're going to have to use to try to push through.
Yeah, the Hawk tells them, yeah, someone's there, but, I mean, you basically already knew that, and Benkai sees the players from around the corner, gets blinded, though, and that's going to make things a little bit more challenging for him. Secret should regenerate quite a bit of HP here after the decay does expire. The intro, I think he has to be the one to show up and get this kill. The spike should be plantable. And he's got this insane forward position now, but he gives it up for the time being with that door open. It actually gives a lot of ways for PaperX to get back onto the site. Intro has to be worried about a whole lot of different angles, so he positions himself between those pyramids. And now you got to worry about that flank from Jinggg. Jinggg with the operator in hand, sees the shot, takes it, hits it. Now it's all down to Secret back on site. The one guiding light to play off of, and only 5 bullets in the tank. Doesn't even matter. Jinggg gets 3 on the round. PaperX are looking solid here on Bruce.
I thought you hit the nail on the head here, Ender. I was a little bit curious about what intro.
Couple of kills early on. I remember the peak of the operator through double doors, but they don't quite care. They want to wrap these rounds up very quickly, keep the momentum going for themselves. And yeah, look at the space they've taken down in mid. Mindfreak pushed all the way up to underneath shoot here. Now you can't get those quick rotations between A and B. All of mid completely swarmed now by PaperX.
But look at these flanks. They've gotten a mid-top. Even though Secret's going to get taken down, they're going to trade a couple out. So a huge rotation through halls that somehow doesn't get accounted for by PaperX, even though they had a trap wire up in halls, is causing disaster.
Yeah, they break it, pop on right through. What the? Viper's Pit in the spawn.
What?
You know?
30 seconds
I don't got anything on that one. I got nothing. I can't figure that one out.
Oh man, Devi is now trying to solo take the site. He doesn't have a player with him. What is he doing? Trying to go for a little bit of a hero play right there, because Benkai was 1.5 miles away. That puts Benkai into a 1 versus 3 completely unfavorable situation.
Well, this is going to be tough for Benkai. I mean, he's been lights out today so far. Let's see if he can heat up. He's been great with this Vandal. They're going to pop the toxic screen to keep him kind of out of the vision, out of the sight lines of the members of DWG Kia. They have a lot of good angles. The time is ticking down. I think he might just, he's going to go for this. They've got so much money. There's no real reason for him to save. But look, they can already molly, and Intro's going to be...
Oh, there's 2 players there. I think Texture is going to try and swing around and spot them. Taking it so slow for now.
And nobody's getting a lot of information out the gate. Not a lot of the utility being spent. Oh, Devi. Oh, come on. That is just brutal. Going to take Texture down, and now it's just a quick hit onto A here for DWG Kia. Nobody around, though. A lot of players playing back here for PaperX, playing for retake. Got some decent ability potentially to do it, but Intro's going to shut Forsaken down.
All right, now 4 versus 4 on site. I love this camera, these smokes to be able to play with here, but they're peeking out towards bridge, and Jingg's got an operator in hand, so an initial pick here will make things slightly easier, but APAC are certainly taking their time, clearing out mid, worried about a late flank.
I've got your
Look on through double doors. Now it's all up to Jinggg once again. Benkai gonna get a kill on towards intro. That removes the information from the play. A dash on through. Jinggg can't find anything. The dagger's going just about everywhere, but the rest of APAC is there for the kills. They'll take their 8th.
Well, you know, you dry peek the op and bad things tend to happen. Not everybody can be 5K, not have comps, so it is pretty difficult to cover some of those long angles. If you're not able to win those duels, you're going to get shut down.
Oh, I mean, Defy just absolutely reading Eugene like a book. Gets that kill. And DAMWON were trying to play for a little bit more early information of Elbow after knowing that a couple players of APAC pushed that just last round. There's actually a Viper right to the left of Texture here. This is really awkward. Just inches away. They don't even have a clue in the world. Oh, but Texture comes around the corner. Benkai gets that mindfreak, lines up another one as well. APAC just rolling through the round now.
Oh, that's a whiff and a half Texture. He'd love to have that one back. He had the drop on Benkai. Is just a great reaction there. Now Jeong, the last member alive for DWG Kia. Oh, they jump around the corner. He's able to take down Benkai though with a headshot. Let's see if he can get this operator down from Jinggg. Gonna chase him down. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Okay, there's still a hope.
Forsaken jumps in from above. Damned out either. Why you guys got to do this to me? It feels bad, man. Actually gets shot by Eugene. Oh my word. Absolutely takes his head off, and now DWG are just instantly out onto the site. Look at Texture all the way in the back, trying to get spammed out with the Hunter's Fury, but Forsaken doesn't find much with that one. Quick flanks coming in from a couple of defensive players. DWG have control of the site.
Yeah, I'd love to see Texture get aggressive, get behind the bridge, get underneath Forsaken, and then, you know, set up even more difficult crossfires to deal with there. Exactly. Very well done here by Texture. Good read of what Forsaken's tendencies have been. He's going to find 2 off of it. Huge plays here for DWG.
Oh, from up above. Can't quite find it. Poor Texture doesn't get the kill, but, I mean, Benkai in the 1 versus 4, not going to make that one happen for it. Another 9-3 top mid. Jinggg pretty far forward up here through mid as well. See if anyone peeks into him. I mean, there's nothing actually watching. He could literally just jump up into nest if only he knew. If only he had map hacks.
Oh
there's
god,
the team
Secret
gearing up
knife
for
out.
B hit, and got a flash in the backside as well. But look at that, one right click just removes Jinggg from the fight. That was the only sort of split play right there. Secret, an absolute man possess. Takes 2 before he himself falls. Some shock darts delay the plant and get some chip damage down. DWG Kia trying to retake this site. 3 on 2 now. They know one's playing backside, the other planting near pillar. Damaged players. The remaining members of APAC, and Texture is there. They've got all the information they need. Another shock dart on the way. It would seem Defy, though, all of a sudden turns into a triple kill. All of a sudden has a chance, has some life in this round. 28 HP, though. Just 1 shot to the ghost here of Texture. Texture does not expect it at all. Defy reads him like into Texture if he can actually make that one happen. And I mean, there's no sleight of hand, no nothing here for APAC. 5 players perched up in A main, but Texture gets the headshot on towards Jinggg. Absolutely critical. Doesn't find any damage with his next shot, trying to push some bullets back into his Marshall there, but the rest of APAC are swarming on towards the site. 4 versus 3 now. The spike will go down. Nice little lineup there, but doesn't find any chip damage for Forsaken. It doesn't matter, though, when his shots are good.
1 enemy remaining.
Continue to line some up here, and it wasn't even a full buy from APAC. I think a couple players had pistols heading into that one, so they can...
Was able to kind of save a little bit, kind of skimp a little bit on that round.
Yeah, really odd hit here from APAC. 2 through A main, 2 through double doors here, and they find 3 kills almost instantly. It's actually the lurk of mindfreak on B that gets caught out by Secret. Really good game sense on that one, completely aware of the play that was going to be coming on through, but, well, Secret is stuck all on his own, and APAC are just straight up winning.
It's pretty much over. Secret gonna look to see if he could turn this around somehow, some way. He has to check a lot of corners. This is such another one of those difficult entries to make. And nope, Defy gonna end him and end the round. 12-3. one away. Match point coming up and looking all good, all for Paper Rex. It's going to probably have to be a force buy out of DWG here. Their economy just never, ever in this game, ever to get anything really established.
Yeah, their economy never, ever getting back together. Really struggling on this one. Hey, maybe they can string a couple together. Can be feeling a little bit closer to 12, but it is a long, long journey ahead for them. Paper Rex have been so solid on this map. You know, they started off really weak on map 1, fought back, made Bind competitive, and have really carried that momentum over here on towards Breeze. DWG just not as comfortable on this map, not the mop, the map, and not finding the same level of success either.
I mean, it feels like a mop-up for Paper X, right? Like, this is basically just going sideways so bad for DWG. I mean, they hit a good Guardian shot. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's just painful. Paper X, everything is going well for them. The push-up Paul, somehow they're winning that every time. mindfreak looking good on that. Secret's like, oh, man, someone's pushing through there. I have to try and clear this away, but mindfreak's actually already leaving. He's going to go drop through shoot. Actually, I think he just dropped a classic through shoot to pretend that he's going to be coming in through double doors. DWG not biting on that, though, just trying to play and see if they can get into this. But the timing is just terrible. Forsaken is a god. Oh, my lord. 2 kills for him. That all but wraps up the mop for Paper Rex. 4K for Forsaken.